Welcome to Weekend 101, your weekly dose of what you need to know in the world of current affairs. We start with what is fast becoming one of the biggest crises in South Africa's post-apartheid history. As we speak, several of South Africa's biggest mining operations are currently on strike. It all began with a labor dispute at Lommen Platinum Mine. It's seen close to 50 people killed, and it's turning into a political, social, and economic disaster for the country. Close to 30,000 mine workers have all downed tools and are demanding 12,500 rand a month after deductions. Workers are refusing to negotiate, and unions have been systematically pushed out of the debacle, with workers dismissing them, by and large the National Union of Mine Workers, as no longer caring for workers. While it's easy to dismiss their demands as ludicrous and unrealistic, would you do their often back-breaking work for less than 5,000 rand a month? What's needed are cool heads and mature leadership. If only we had someone like that to fill this leadership void. Well, someone other than Julius Malema. The expelled ANC Youth League president has continued to make merry at mines where they've downed tools, and is calling for a mining revolution that he says will lead to an automatic political revolution in South Africa. While workers are labeling Juju a hero, it's not difficult to see how he's using this situation to his political advantage in the run-up to the NC's elective conference in Mangaung, where he's hoping to be readmitted to the ruling party. Please, will someone wake me up from this nightmare already? Elsewhere, Somalia has a new president again. After nearly 2 decades of no government and intense political violence, 56-year-old university lecturer Hassan Sheikh Mohammed has been elected as president. But merely 2 days into his reign, he had to survive an assassination attempt at the hands of Al-Shabaab after bomb blasts at a Mogadishu hotel. That country really can't catch a break, can it? And lastly, we end off with the roasting of Steve Hofmeyr. No, unfortunately, we aren't actually talking about one of South Africa's most controversial schlebs being burnt at the stake. We're talking about Comedy Central's roasting of Steve. The roast on Hofmeyr, the only chop that hasn't seen a braai in South Africa yet, saw everything from his run-ins with You magazine journalists to his sometimes idiotic stance on racism being taken the mickey out of. Catch everyone, including some of Steve's illegitimate children, ripping him off on Comedy Central later this month. Vis yo papa. And that, fine ladies and gentlemen, is your Weekend 101.